New details tonight regarding the home where 19-year-old Trent Learcamp was allegedly hazed before being dropped off at the hospital unconscious, fighting for his life. We're learning the Glynn County Police executed a search warrant at the house where they believe the horrific attacks occurred the same night the team was dropped off at the hospital. We're also learning that officers were called to that home 10 times since August, 10 times. But dispatch records analyzed by the investigative unit of our NewsNation affiliate WSAV found only 2 calls. One was a 911 hang-up, and the other was third-party information days after Trent ended up in the hospital. So something's really not adding up here. At a party on March 21st, Trent was forced to binge on vodka and magic mushrooms by so-called friends. They allegedly not only covered him in spray paint, but also urinated on him. He was dropped off at the hospital where he was left fighting for his life, and at one point he was on a ventilator. The Daily Mail obtained a police report from another incident involving Trent and that same group that landed him in the ER in need of several stitches in the head. In fact, he had been hazed by that group at least twice before over the past month, and it seems like this is not an isolated event and rather a pattern of bad behavior by a group of young individuals. The incident report reads, Trent came home with a severe laceration above his left eye that required stitches. In the document, Trent's father went on to say that his son came home covered in WD-40, vomit, paint, glue, and egg yolk. The father telling officers that Trent, quote, never returns home normal. Glynn County Schools, where the victim recently graduated, has finally spoken out about the matter, saying, quote, we are aware of the allegations of an off-campus incident that involved several of our former and current students. The statement goes on to say, it is our common practice to follow Georgia Department of Education law that states students may be disciplined for conduct off campus, which could result in the student being criminally charged and which makes the student's continued presence at school a potential danger to persons or property at the school or which disrupts the educational process. But no arrests have been made more than a week after the incident. As we get further from the day of the attack, the calls for action get louder. A Justice for Trent rally is set for tomorrow at Neptune Park near the St. Simons Island Pier. Here with more is Brett Buffington, lead investigative reporter for our NewsNation affiliate in Savannah. Brett, it's good to see you. So Glynn County Police, they've been to the home where one of the attacks happened 10 times in the last several months. And when you get the dispatch records, you only see these 2 calls. It's weird. What's going on?
Yeah, Jesse, certainly a lot of things in this case not adding up, at least for that. We asked 2 different ways for the CAD dispatch records for that home. In fact, we asked for the records for every house on that street. And in the time frame of 1 year, we could only find those 2 calls. Now, the police did say at a press conference on Wednesday they'd been to that home 10 times, including a few times after. They said just checking on the house. We don't exactly know what that means. But I can't tell you, I talked with the police chief, Odell Jackson, here at this pier behind me yesterday. Jesse, he said he wants to make sure that when his investigators give a case to the district attorney takes that case to trial. It's not one that falls apart. That's what he said when I asked him, why is this taking so long? Of course, people like you in this audience, they've seen that picture, they've seen that video, and they are outraged. They want to know, You see it right there, why can't you charge people off the video?
Do you know if they've had a follow-up interview with Trent yet? I mean, do we have any idea of how he's doing right now?
So this is an important question, and one that I asked the chief yesterday, and he told me that he is still working, the investigators here are still working to get that follow-up interview. I can tell you good news, he's out of the ICU. He is recovering, at least from the physical injuries, but you have to think of the emotional damage that this kind of incident, this attack, could cause on someone and what he's going through trying to recover from that.
You're on the ground right now. What is the feeling like? What's the sentiment like in Georgia? I mean, what are people saying? I know they want to go to his rally tomorrow. What are people saying who want to support this and want action and justice?
You know, there's a lot of people here in this community who feel this was going to be swept under the rug until Saturday when those videos leaked. This happened on Tuesday. We've now learned that just after it happened, police served a search warrant at this house. We learned that just today. So there's a lot of details in this case that people are like, why didn't we learn about this? In fact, some county commissioners here questioning why they didn't know about it until it came out in the media. We started reporting on this on Sunday. We've been here in Glynn County, in Brunswick, trying to gather details since Sunday. And there's still a lot of questions here in this investigation that aren't answered, and a lot of people here still asking.
Brett Buffington, the work that you're doing on this is incredible. I'm glad that you're shedding some more light on it, and hopefully we'll get more answers sooner rather than later. Brett Buffington, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.